It's first days of winter already, and I didn't have time to show you the autumnal episode of Horror Life, so I'm sharing it with you now. This channel is our family documentary with a psychological twist. At least I'm trying my best to add some professional ideas, tips and insights to it. So today, apart from showing you our slow living days, I'd like to talk about the cycles of life that always consist of both days of joy and days of sorrow, and share my thoughts about how to drag yourself out of sorrow quicker. Watch this video till the end to get to know how to find the key to your not feeling well state.
Search the pieces.
I wonder, what do you think of me when you watch my videos? Do you think I'm chilled out, relaxed and happy most of the time? I'll be honest with you, deep inside I've always been quite a restless person who was always searching for senses and meanings. One of the main reasons I've ended up in the field of psychology and psychotherapy is because I wanted to find the answers to all those questions I had to find a way to be chilled out and happy long term. Autumn is my favorite time of the year, and I love that in Bulgaria autumn is long and warm. Autumn is for long walks, music in headphones and fiction books under the tree. That's what was in my past. Now it's only fragments which I occasionally allow myself. Now it's family time, something I was dreaming about in the past when I had my headphones on.
I hope no one kicks my bum. This is nice and comfy here. Oof. Yeah, I hope no one comes sliding down and kicks my bum. Oof. Don't want my bum kicked. No. No bums kicked. Yeah. Oh!
Even though I've got now a lot of what I was dreaming about, something in me sometimes is still insatiable and seeing I can get no satisfaction. Is it a damage? Is it a disease? Or is it just a human nature?
Oh, get off Mummy, she's not as strong as Daddy. Just pop on Mum.
What do you do when you have this deep sadness and longing for inner peace? What do you do when you're a wheelbarrow without a wheel? Enlightenment was so close when I was in my 20s. Depression was so close when I was in my 30s. Now I've learned to balance it out better. Everything goes by. I'm trying to enjoy as much as I can while I'm here with the people I love. I'm still dreaming about complete inner peace. I still don't like getting frustrated, but it's something I learn from and something I investigate and integrate into my life. So, what to do if you lose your balance and get frustrated easily? I know different techniques and they work if you work it. First, learning more about the cognitive delusions helps. We all use filters to deal with the world and its negative side. Due to experience, we tend to deteriorate the information and either embellish or understate events. For me personally, it's important to remember everything is not exactly how I see it at the moment. Tomorrow the sun goes up and I'll notice more details and hues. Second, if you notice you tend to get easily depressed, pay attention to your thoughts. We have about 60,000 thoughts a day, they say, and only a little part is recognized and distinguished. Try to differentiate your negative thoughts and write them down. What facts prove that this thought is true or helpful? What facts prove the opposite? Try to find an alternative realistic thought and write it down. Working with negative thoughts may seem boring and time-consuming, but it proves to be effective in the end. I talk more about it and this exercise in my another video. The link is above and in the description.
Lucky little girl, you know.
Mama, see these.
You're lucky that we're modern parents, you know.
Another ancient and simple technique to cope with anxiety, stress, and disenchantments in life is barbecuing sausages and potatoes. Their spectacular taste and smell make you forget everything that troubles you. On a serious note, I'm talking about meditation, or what is called now, to avoid spiritual connotation, mindfulness techniques. I included 15 minutes of simple breath observing meditation to my morning routine a month ago. I wouldn't say that's enough because in the past I used to do an hour a day and I saw a great result after this. But now it's better than nothing because I don't have a lot of time to do it. 15 minutes is still better on a regular basis than nothing. You may know that meditation helps to cultivate present moment awareness, reduce stress, and enhance focus. Even a short-term meditation helps me to develop a deeper connection with my internal state. I find it's a valuable tool for managing emotions and promoting a more balanced and centered mindset. So, every time you feel frustrated, just sit down, close your eyes, and observe your breath. You will notice different things. You will notice how thoughts wander your mind. Observing them and letting them go. It's easy and difficult at the same time, but with practice you'll notice the difference. You'll notice how it helps you to calm down your mind. There are many different ways to meditate, and Naomi prefers to practice a dynamic meditation. The whole autumn we spent here in our little village without leaving. Time passed quickly because we were involved into work a lot. Peter worked a lot in the garden, cutting down the trees, and I was consulting and studying as usual. As Naomi goes to kindergarten full day now, it's easier to do it. Oh dear, I just lied to you. I said that we stayed the whole autumn in Bulgaria, but it's not true because first Peter and then me went to Ukraine. If you didn't see my Kiev vlogs, check them out. The links are in the description and above. Just once we went to a nearby town, Sevlievo, to a pumpkin festival. They have it every year to celebrate the harvest. And it was pretty cozy and nice. And third quick and easy technique, which works as a quick remedy, simply distract yourself with something if you're feeling frustrated. If you're feeling sad, if you're feeling lonely, try to switch into something. Instead of gazing into a news feed, if you feel negative emotions while reading news, just switch to a movie you like, or instead of laying on the couch all day, have a walk. Instead of overthinking, write down thoughts that bother you and do something nice for yourself. It wouldn't work as a long-term strategy, but as a quick remedy, it's useful.
Can I try it as well?
And we celebrated first Halloween with Naomi. Last year she didn't bother about it, but this year she already knew she wanted to be a witch, a kind witch. And we went down to our neighbor's house to play trick or treat there. The door is open.
Come on then, take your broomstick.
Stick holder. Yeah, see, I told you, they're scared. Come on. Wow.
I got a little mask. I didn't know if you liked the little mask. Do you like the little mask?
Do you want to put that
Is
on?
that pretty? Yeah.
You want to put it on? Okay.
Princess one.
It is, yes.
Princess.
No? Or should we put it on Mummy? It's hard to do with your hair.
Yeah.
Does that look good?
And some evening exercise.
Now jump on your feet. Twice.
Crazy.
Crazy little hat. No.
I keep on cultivating my morning routine. When Peter goes to bring Naomi to kindergarten, I have an hour just for myself. So I make my pu'er, drink it, and read a book that is setting up my mood for a day. Now I'm reading a book about mindfulness. When I feel down, the voice inside of me says sometimes, "But you are a psychologist now, you've learned so much, and you have your family around you, and you live in a safe place. What are you bothered about? Why are you getting frustrated? You're not." And then if I follow this voice, I just fall deeper and I'm lost for a while. But usually I cope with this now pretty quickly. I recognize my shadow. By the way, came across a Carl Gustav Jung quotation in this book, and I want to read it to you. Without recognizing your dark side, which is a part of every human being, it's impossible to move forward. So that's what Jung said. The shadow is a moral problem that challenges the whole ego personality, for no one can become conscious of the shadow without considerable moral effort. To become conscious of it involves recognizing the dark aspect of the personality as present and real. This act is the essential condition for self-knowledge, and it therefore, as a rule, meets with considerable resistance. We want to say that is not me. Recognizing your shadow is very different from self-criticism. Because when you criticize yourself, you look down on yourself, you hate yourself, and there's no good in it. But seeing and recognizing your dark sides, your negative habits, your negative traits is something that may help to treat them healthily. Recognizing shadow is important because it brings unconscious elements into conscious awareness and allows you to understand yourself more deeply. A good way to start fighting anxiety and depression is to acknowledge them first and, without running away, face them for a while. By acknowledging and integrating the shadow, you can experience personal growth and have a more fulfilling life. It's like a journey toward wholeness and self-discovery. Thanks for watching this video till the end, and as usual, I'll be happy to talk to you.